Heated shenanigans, working stiffer than mannequins. Vader time like a mannequin. Mega powers, I'm savage and beat the babbling. Got 'em shook off the verbal acumen. I'm the main event, meaning nobody coming after him. The topics we be tackling, ankle locking and tapping them. I hate seafood, but I might throw the Boston crab on them. You know sometimes it gets heated. You know sometimes it gets heated.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Heated Shenanigans Podcast. I'm your host, Scott, and joining me today is one of the biggest stars in professional wrestling history. That, of course, is the beautiful Kelly Kelly. Kelly, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
The honor is truly all mine. Kelly, you have so many exciting things going on right now in your life, with the top of the list being a brand new mom. Kelly, how has mom life been?
It's amazing. Oh my gosh, I could go on for hours and hours about my twins, but I won't. But it's just amazing. They are amazing. Every day with them is such a blessing. I love them so, so much. Yeah, they're a dream. They're just the cutest little things. And being a mom is, I feel like I was made to be a mom. Like, this is what I was meant to do. And yeah, it's amazing.
I heard your talk with Renee on her podcast about going through everything with the pregnancy, becoming the mom for the first time.
Yeah.
Man, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Well, let's dive right into it here. On a recent interview with Chris Van Vliet, Chelsea Green had actually credited you for being such a large inspiration into her career.
Yeah.
I was wondering what your thoughts are on Chelsea and the fact that you have meant so much to her and been so influential on her career.
Oh, it's so funny because I remember years ago, Tommy Dreamer had texted me and I was in town. I think I was doing something in Philadelphia. I was doing a signing and he was like, hey, I have this girl. She's like so great. She's an indie wrestler. Her name's Chelsea. She loves you. And it would be so cool if you could like do something in the ring with her. And I was like, yeah, like I'd love to meet her. Like, let's do it. And so I met her and she was the sweetest thing. And she was like, I just want you to know you've influenced my career. And I was just like, I'm getting goosebumps because it means so much, like, to hear that, and we did this, something in the match. I don't know what I did. I think I did a run in or something. And then in the end I held her hand up and it was just such a cool moment. And I want to say that was probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. And then to see what her career, how it has just flourished and she's just done such an amazing job. And it's just so amazing to see her in WWE living her dream, killing it every step of the way. Like she loves the business so much and she loves her character. And you can see she puts so much, like 110% into everything that she does. And it's just, you can totally see it. And she's such a star. And I just have nothing but amazing things to say about Chelsea. So she's killing it. I love her. And her words just mean a lot. So.
Kelly, if you were to ever come back to WWE and you had the opportunity to work an angle with Chelsea,
yeah,
what would you want that to be like?
Oh my gosh. I feel like we could do so much fun stuff. I don't even know, but I feel like we could do so many things. So I'm sure she would have so many ideas too. I'm like, girl, let's go.
Well, Hunter, if you're out there listening, Kelly might be available for you.
There you go.
Well, so Kelly, throughout your time in professional wrestling, again, you got into professional wrestling at an incredibly young age. What would you say is one lesson that you learned in professional wrestling that you didn't expect to learn, and how did it change your career after you learned it?
Oh my gosh, so many things. I was so young, first of all, when I started. And I really grew up in the business. Like, I didn't even know how to rent a car. Like, I didn't know how to rent a car. I didn't know how to use MapQuest because we didn't have navigation back then, freaking 16 years ago. It's wild. So just like being an adult, like I really had to learn how to be an adult because I was a teenager and had no idea how to do any of these things. So definitely just growing up, I learned so many things, like I said. And in the business, just I was just treated like somebody's sister. Like I was like the little sister, and really taken under everybody's wing, and they really just, I you have to learn to have thick skin for sure, and just learn to let things roll off your back because it's not that serious. And yeah, you just kind of go with the flow. Like I was so easygoing, and I was just like I always wanted to learn. So it's just yeah, I feel like I learned so much. Like it's hard to pinpoint one thing, but yeah.
The crazy thing about this, like you had such a memorable and impactful career. By all accounts, you should be in the WWE Hall of Fame at some point. But you honestly could go back and have a second run in the WWE, and it may top the first one. Kelly, do you have any thoughts, or has it ever crossed your mind about going back to WWE?
I mean, it does. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think about it all the time. I definitely want one day my babies to see their mom wrestle. Like, that's a dream of mine. So yeah, one day I would love to come back, have a run, and just have my twins front row cheering on mom. It's just a dream.
That honestly, that moment is worth more than any Hall of Fame induction, any championship.
It was cool. I saw Michelle McCool came back and did the Rumble, and her daughter was sitting right there. And it was just such a cool moment because she's looking at her mom, and I just remember her face. It was just like, just pure like love and joy and excitement. And just, I'm like, I want that moment now too. So yeah.
You don't want them to grow up too fast, though.
I know. I don't, because they are already growing up. They're already 6 months, and I'm like, stop growing. So.
Well, so in your career, your incredible career in professional wrestling, what would you say was the year where you started to experience the most growth as a wrestler, and what led to that growth?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. Definitely probably the year I won the Divas Championship, 2011. I had been there for over 5 years, and I just felt like it was my time. Like I feel like I had worked so hard, and I just felt like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the title, and yeah, I just feel like it was like that was my year. I won the title. I got Maxim cover girl. Like I was the Maxim cover of Maxim. Made Maxim Hot 100. Like I was just like feeling it. Like I was like, yes, this is great. And I just feel like all those years finally paid off of like all the hard work. And I just had that was like the best year. It was just great.
With all of that happening at once, like was it hard to kind of absorb all of that success as it was coming in? Was it overwhelming?
No, because I feel like I had years to prepare for it. Like if I had been thrown into it at 19, all of that, like, oh my God, yes. But I feel like I had been there for a long time and I was ready for it. So I was definitely prepared and ready.
Fair enough. So in professional wrestling, it is really story driven, and we have seen some of the greatest stories of our lifetime in professional wrestling. I wanted to know, Kelly, what is your favorite story you have seen told in a wrestling ring? Not necessarily the match, but the psychology of what was going on in the ring.
Oh my gosh, how do you put it with one storyline? I don't know. I'm trying to think. When I was there, there was so many. It was like the best time when I was there. I'm very biased. My time, I think that was the best era. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Like when I was there, there were so many moments, like just with like John Cena and Randy Orton, they had like such a big feud for so long. Just seeing their like in ring, like their promos, just like seeing all their stuff play out was really cool. All the stuff with like Hunter when he came out of retirement, and Shawn Michaels, and there was just so many great times in my era. Like I can't even name just one.
No, that's perfectly fine. I love getting the answers to this question because so many people have such a different
Yeah.
viewpoint or enjoyment for wrestling. It's really great to hear the answer.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, Kelly, also, we've got something big coming up. I know you're in New York doing big event New York, and I hope that's been a great experience for you. But coming up in a couple of weeks, we're going to be at Squared Circle Expo Friday, March 29th, and Saturday, March 30th at the Wyndham West Hotel in Indianapolis, Indiana, where we will be bringing you in among several other stars, as in Nigel McGuinness, Victoria, Missa
Yeah.
Kate, and Deborah McMichael. Kelly, are you excited for our time together?
I am. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see everybody, see all the fans, and just have a good old time.
Have you done because you've never done Squared Circle yet?
I haven't, no. But I've heard great things from Victoria, so.
Oh, it is an event unto itself, and Ed, Adolfo, all the great people running this event
Oh,
truly do a great job, and I think you're going to be really impressed.
I'm excited. Who's headlining? Do we know?
Sting.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
okay, that's not entirely fair to the other names. Like, this is loaded
Well,
up. Sting, the Hardy Boys, Kane, Jushin Thunder Liger is making an incredibly rare United States appearance.
oh.
Ultimo Dragon. God, I'm gonna miss some. There's some Lex Luger.
I mean, you've already sold it. Great.
I had it sold on Kelly, so
Yeah,
we're
I mean, what other divas besides me and Victoria? Anybody?
Mickey James, Lita.
Oh, good. Okay. Love that.
Lord, how many people? Kirsty Hemme will be there
Oh my
as well.
God. Amazing. Love Christy.
But there's 90 stars for this event.
Whoa. Is it all wrestlers?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
And that's the
add everybody.
thing, like
Awesome.
past, present, future, they've got something for every genre of professional wrestling you could possibly love.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
But I did want to ask again before we wind down here, what are some of your upcoming plans, Kelly? Like, your Instagram is filled with so many wonderful activities. You've got so many big things coming up. What's coming up with the world of Kelly?
Oh my gosh. I'm just like in mom life. That's my number one priority. And it's just, just being there for them. But I am like every weekend, I feel like I'm doing a different appearance, which is really cool. I'm excited. I took a year off, when I was pregnant with the twins. So it's exciting to get back out there. So yeah, just doing, meeting all the fans, getting back out there is really kind of what I got going on. And, Instagram's filled with lots of fun photos and all my, little fashion stuff and baby brands and, just all the things.
Well, in closing, final question here, Kelly. If you had to compare your life to one movie or TV show, what movie or TV show would it be and why?
Movie and TV. Oh my goodness. You're asking some good things. Holy shoot. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I don't know. Lordy. What's a good TV show? Really? Oh my gosh, you put me on the spot. Movie. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of a good show where it involved like husband, wife, and babies. Do you have any ideas?
Lord, not off the top of,
I know. Ugh. Like a housewife show. I don't know. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or something. I don't know.
I'll accept it. That's
Okay,
good.
perfect.
There is,
Real
okay,
Housewives of Calabasas. That's right. That would be mine.
there is one more appearance that you do have coming up that I definitely wanted to make mention of because he'll never let me live it down if I don't bring it up.
Oh,
You're going to be doing a signing at the Wrestling Guy store in Phoenix
I
with my
am.
very good friend, Tony Vela.
Yes, we love him.
What date is that again for those people out there
That's
listening?
next weekend. So that is the 24th,
4th?
23rd.
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 I can assure you, Tony will correct me. So,
I know. He'll probably get mad at me and be like, Barbie, that was not the date.
well, guys, I want to thank my guest, Kelly, for taking time from her incredibly loaded schedule to join us for today's episode. It was truly a pleasure.
Thank you.
Guys out there, hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out a lot. And we will see you on the next episode of Heated Shenanigans Podcast.